Is that when it first flared up? Or
Well,
it
was
before?
the year before, but
Yeah.
it's kind of gotten worse over the years.
What happened?
So I was playing basketball and I was going for a layup and came the shot down and I came down and I felt a pop kind of thing, and it wasn't like a horrible pain or anything. And then later, I went through the rest of the practice and when I got home, it was really hurting, so I iced it and I thought like maybe I rolled my ankle, yada yada. So
How long ago was this?
This was 2 basketball seasons ago.
So,
It's been a while.
Yeah, and so we just kind of kept playing with it, and then totally fine next morning, felt like nothing happened. Then, like I started going outside, I started doing stuff, I started running on it, I started putting any force on it. I feel it starting to kind of like tense up again, it's starting to feel the pain's coming back. So and it's kind of been like on and off like that too. And then when we're in off season, I take like a long break from it, then it's totally fine, and like get back into it. First few days feel great, like nothing happened, and then I get like week into it, then it starts hurting again, the same thing comes back.
You did roll your ankle though last football season, remember?
Yeah.
Like what? Towards the end of the season.
Yeah, towards the end of the season, I think it was like game 9.
We kept you off it for a couple weeks.
Game 10, yeah. I was rolling out, stepped in kind of like a hole on our field, and same thing, felt it kind of go. Thought it was my Achilles. At first, that's where the pain was.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay. So do you normally stand like that? Is that like? Is
Yeah,
that more
actually he
comfortable?
does.
It's more comfortable
Yeah.
for me, I guess.
That is how he stands.
I usually do like this, yeah. Or, yeah.
Does that hurt if you go the other way?
Uh-uh.
No, it doesn't bother that much. Okay. And so, like, let's say the last 6 months, what kind of activity are you doing?
I've been, well,
You
like
playing sports
last
still, or-
they started conditioning.
We've been
in June.
conditioning and weightlifting.
And like the first day of running, you aggravated it, right?
Yeah.
And that's when we went to the
Which
And
is
you were
how
running
long ago?
hills.
first week of June.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got the MRI, went to the podiatrist, and the podiatrist gave me a walking boot and said nothing for 6 weeks. It's been about 3.5 now.
Has he been doing anything? He's just been wearing a boot and then.
Minor.
Wearing a boot and
But
then
This is like the
until
first,
this, yeah.
first activity.
But I mean, did they just say boot and no rehab? Just
No rehab.
it's gonna heal on its own and
Yeah.
That's what
never
she
come
said.
back again.
She said, no, we got to come back in 4 weeks. We have an appointment to come back.
No,
and
but I
check
mean,
it."
like the pains. The issue is like, you can wear the boot, the pain will go away. But if you've never addressed why the pain was there,
Right.
he goes to run again. It's just gonna come back. Yeah.
Yeah, no rehab. It was just isolation.
Just yeah. All right. So you started running after one day. You were done, or it took a couple days.
We were off it for a while. I was kind of just doing minor stuff, just throwing a lot, kind of working on the mechanics, nothing like super strenuous, like conditioning wise.
Yeah.
And then we got like, I think was it the first day or was it the second day conditioning?
First day.
Yeah, when we really started running and like.
Well, you were running those hills.
We were running
And then running
up
down.
hills, we
up
were running
hills and
down hills.
Down. Yeah, they run hills
We were
like
doing
that.
like,
10 times.
Yeah.
and then we were doing like, we were doing a lot of cutting. There's a lot of like breakdown cuts and tons of different.
Okay. Come on up here.
Then we got him arch supports too, right away.
Orthotics?
Yeah.
Feet, yeah.
Super feet, so just generic one,
Generic
not
one.
custom.
Generic, yeah.
Okay.
Well, is that something that we should look into?
Yeah. Well, let me check first,
Okay.
but most likely. So where would you say the number one spot is of pain?
Right here. Right here.
Which finger are you talking about? That one?
This one right here. And then sometimes I get a little pain like on both sides. Like if you squeeze it, it like that's where it really hurts on both sides. But it's mainly right here.
Okay. So the MRI obviously didn't show a fracture or anything, right? Nothing.
She mentioned there might be like micro fractures.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. That's it.
Is that like, give me a number of pain.
It's not horrible. It's just kind of sore.
What number is this side?
It seems perfectly fine.
0?
Yeah, like 0.
Okay, and then this
This
side?
has like a 4 or 5.
10 is the worst.
4 or 5. It just seems like sore from yesterday.
How about here? So you're saying if you didn't do anything yesterday, this wouldn't be sore?
It's just
this would be a
it
0?
only hurts when I'm running, or when I'm like on it a ton. Like I could.
Can you go to like Disneyland and walk around the whole day?
Yeah, like we did the big. We walked around the celebrity golf tournament. I walked 6 miles, and it was.
In the boot, though.
In the
In the
boot,
boot.
2
Oh,
days
in
in
the
a
boot.
row,
Oh,
but it was in the boot.
But it was it felt totally fine though. It's just when you do like the running and the bouncing up and
How
down.
about just like
and
regular walking, no boot, like in a shoe?
It feels fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Any problem with that?
I mean a little bit, not a lot though.
Good, lay on back. Keep that easy. travel this way?
A little bit.
Does that get into your pain though?
Yeah.
Is that your pain?
Yeah.
And then keep your knee straight, don't bend it. Does your pain go away?
Yeah.
And then it comes back?
Yep.
Your pain here?
Yep.
Nerve.
It's a nerve?
It's all his nerve. Yeah. There's a nerve that splits from our sciatic nerve, comes down, splits at our knee, and then that's what kind of innervates all of our foot. So I can bring on his pain just by putting tension on that.
Yeah.
What's the solution?
Huh?
What's the solution?
We got to get the nerve to be more mobile, so we got to do like nerve glides. So that's your pain pretty bad?
Yeah.
So what about if I just stretch it like right here?
I feel it a little bit, but not horrible.
Oh, you
Keep the knee
can't.
straight. So like the nerve doesn't get stretched this way. What about here? It's fine, right? So think about a piece of string.
Yeah.
Piece of string's coming from his lower back.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
Okay, so that's interesting. It's a nerve.
It's gone.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see maybe where it gets trapped.
Wow.
Anything in here that's tender?
Right there it is a little bit.
Here.
Yep. Oh. Ah.
So the nerve is getting, if you think about a nerve that has to go through all the muscles, it's getting pinched somewhere. It's a common injury. It's called nerve entrapment. And so we got to find where that entrapment is to help release it so it's not sending the signal all the way down.
All the way down. Oh, okay. So this isn't a bone issue or a
No,
tendon. It's a
because that would have
nerve.
showed up on the MRI.
okay.
Yeah.
So he does need like physical therapy. Then.
Yeah. For sure.
Right there. That's where I feel the most pain.
It's tender.
Yeah, right there. That's really tender.
How about this side?
Nope.
You can dig away right there. That's no problem.
It's a little uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Is it like a good pain?
No, it's like a hurt pain.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna feel good.
Okay, who would have even thought this?
So I'm just gonna. Is there something that you could do while you're standing that's painful? Was running
It was running.
painful?
That's most of it. Just hitting the ground.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the
So I'm
main
just
thing.
gonna floss it a little bit. It's like flossing your teeth.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's what I'm doing here. I'm flossing the nerve in the muscle. So it comes on here, right?
Yep.
Comes off.
Yep.
But his foot has to be turned that way
Yeah,
to do
'cause we
it.
gotta put tension on that.
Okay.
I'll show you how he can do it on his own.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One of his coaches is a physical therapist.
That's good. Where's he play at?
Lincoln, near Sacramento.
Oh, awesome. Come down a little bit. Hang your leg off.
Don't keep going. We want to watch this.
So bring your knee back. No,
Like-
just scoot back just a tiny bit. Right there. Come forward. Hands behind the back. Put your head down all the way. No, too much. Right there is good. And then point your foot in like how I was pulling it. You feel it?
A little bit.
Okay, extend the leg out.
Yep.
You feel it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, come back down. So this is how he does it on his own.
Okay, just on the side of the bed, but dangling. Okay.
Come up a little bit. Hold it right there. You feel it?
Yeah.
Lift up your head
You wanna
now.
get as far
No,
as
keep it up.
back away with it.
Lift up your head all the way.
Exactly.
Is it better?
Yeah.
And then keep your foot up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's all the
It's all
nervous
connected.
system. It's the whole nervous system.
Okay, so this is something he can just.
Do on his
How
own.
often should he do this?
This is like 2 minutes straight, but you don't want to overdo it. So you just, but no, you just want to keep your head down. So either you're keeping your head up, and this is up, or this is down, and then this is.
And this is down.
So
Okay.
imagine a piece of string.
Okay.
Easiest analogy. If the string started in his neck and went all the way down his back,
Yeah.
putting the most stretch on it.
Right.
So what we're doing here with now that string, if he straightens out his knee, that string is even being stretched even more.
More. Right.
So, but then if I lift up his head, I shorten that string. So that's why he feels better
Okay.
when I lift up his head.
And his
not
foot's
pulling it
down.
as much.
But if he lifts up his head and his foot's up, it's still stretching that string. Okay. So all this icing and the
It's still good.
cryotherapy is
It's still good.
Oh, okay.
But you're not hitting the
That's-
Y. This
that's
is the
not
Y.
The Y. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Not too hard. Don't. This is not like you do it harder and it gets better. You're irritated. So
It's like we were talking about the room today. Looks like
it's all connected.
It's
Yeah.
all connected.
You just have to know how to don't push it out too far.
Don't push it like this way.
No, don't extend your knee too
Okay.
hard, because you can really flare up the nerve. The
Okay.
nerve is very sensitive. Okay, so just so you like right when you feel it, that's where you stop. Hands behind the back. Good. Back. Try this side. Do the same thing. Tell me if you feel anything.
I mean, a little bit, but not really.
So you want this one to feel like this one. When it feels like just barely, and that's how you know it's a lot better. Okay, so just try stand up and jog a little bit. Don't overdo it, but just kind of see how it feels.
It feels a little bit better. I still feel it.
Yeah,
with you.
it's not going to go away 100%. It's just a matter of seeing how it feels. He probably does, though, need some type of orthotic.
Okay.
Because if we go deeper into why is that nerve even being irritated, his running mechanics.
Well, he's got pretty flat feet. That
Yeah.
probably isn't gonna be good, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that's a good thing when we go back to the
Custom, like
okay,
where your
get
foot
the
is
customs.
actually. Yeah.
Okay.
The super feet are great, but they're generic,
Generic,
on
right.
the thing. You need it specific to his foot when he's running. Like if you go to, I'm sure they have it up north, like
good feet.
Runner's World or Runner's
Yeah, yeah.
something, where
Yeah,
they
they
have
have
like
those.
a treadmill
Yeah.
and it looks at your running mechanics, and then they can fit your orthotic based on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of like the quick and easiest way.
Or can we do it at the pediatrist? She said she could do that.
Yeah, but they make it a little bit too firm. They don't make it for the athletes very well.
Oh.
They make
okay.
it like for like mom and dads, like
Okay.
while you're walking, but they don't really make it
for
for
an athlete.
yeah.
Okay, so that's good to know. All right.
So how long should it take to fully get back, you think?
Well, you can't stand like that anymore. You got to stand evenly.
Compensate.
But then, if you can really get the nerve gliding down and fix your running mechanics, because your running mechanics are a little bit off. Like if you have a PT up north that you guys like.
Okay.
One
We've
of his
never
coaches.
seen one, but one of his coaches says.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be too hard for him. You need like a PT that's in a
Specific.
clinic.
Okay.
And if you can find someone up there that can look at his mechanics and all that stuff,
Okay.
that'll
with
be
that.
the best bet. Yeah.
Do you know anyone there by chance in Sacramento?
Are you guys in like Sacramento?
Just an outlying suburb, yeah.
I can look into it. I don't know anyone like off the top of my head. I know more like San Francisco area, but yeah, we can figure it out. I'll give you guys my number and then.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. We wouldn't have no idea that was the problem.
I gotta stay you.
That's
gonna
always
go
the way you
Stay in,
stand. That's
yeah.
going to be hard
But
for
see
you.
how just standing here, his foot collapses down.
Right.
That especially that left one. See like this here.
No, I can see.
So
right.
like try to fix this. Try to keep that up, but keep the big toe down, like that. So
You gotta
that's
have an arch.
that's neutral.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where the orthotic will help.
Okay.
Usually with people like that, they actually have more of the nerve pain on the inside. So it's interesting that he has it on the outside.
Outside?
But can you run again one time? foot is like kind of
Yeah.
externally rotated.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw
So
that.
he's putting, it's either probably a compression injury going on here. He stretches the inside out, but he doesn't have inside pain. It's
Yes,
all on the outside. So
Okay.
he's got to really fix that.
All right.
running
Okay, so the
mechanics.
running mechanics is
Yeah.
really, or it could be an ongoing problem.
Yeah. Yeah, but to take care of that lateral heel pain, that should go away real quick with
The stretch.
The
And how
nerve.
often should he do that a day?
once a day for 2 minutes straight. Like up and down, up and down.
Oh, okay, just once a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to do too much because it'll piss
Flare
off
it
the
up.
nerve. Yeah.
Well, we don't want to piss anything off.
Yeah.
We've already done that. Thank you so much. You have
Thank you.
another gentleman
Yeah.
waiting?
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate
Yeah.
that so much.
Yeah, no problem.
When you're
Guys.
done, I'll get you information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man.
So much.